Hey guys, this is Tigers coming back to you with Marvel Rivals. And guys, sorry the stream's later than normal. Basically what will generally happen is if for some reason I miss a Tuesday stream or I miss a Friday stream, they will generally follow up beforehand. There might, like for instance, if I do say miss like something like a Tuesday stream, I will then, and it comes to something like say, and I just don't have time during that week, I'll just stream for an extra hour the following Tuesday, but I will generally make it up via the case of streaming the Wednesday, streaming Thursday. I'll be streaming Friday anyway, but streaming Saturday, Sunday, and or like say a Monday, or just doing an extra hour on that on the following Tuesday. Things came out Friday, things came out Saturday, but we are streaming today. Also, guys, I was saying that there were two videos that potentially were going to come out. They were both Marvel Rivals, but I had audio problems in both. And in the end, I will still do the concept to see if it will work Marvel Rivals was. Basically, the concept was, in the end, because like... And there is new Ultra stuff, I will go over that in a second. But basically, last week, I think it was, I did a slightly shorter Overwatch thing because I wasn't 100% in the mood to film a full-length additional video. Just wasn't feeling up to it. So I was like, you know what, if I cut the games down to about half, that cuts it down to probably, what, about 45-50 minutes recording. And then if I basically just cut out the cuts that I need to cut, that one saves on editing. Two, slightly me being a bit lazy on that case, but two, it means I can get a video out quicker. And if I generally do need to get a video out quicker, or I just need something bonus content, I just need additional content that week, that's probably what I will do. I'm not saying I'm going to forever go on doing like that Overwatch-wise, but we'll see how it goes. But I had literally audio quality problems in both. Now, the festival's still up, but there is Jubilee event thing that I will say now, I have forgot about so much. And there is Spider-Man Brand New Day stuff, and guys, I have basically, I don't know if I did say this in video or whether I did say this in Craftmore on Friday, but I mentioned the fact of that Sadie thing, and at the time I'd find out who she was playing. I wasn't 100% sure because I've still not seen the movie, so I don't really want spoilers. But I mentioned the fact of who she was playing. It seemed very predictable. And it was. She's playing Jean Grey. They have changed it now. When you look at the Spider-Man cast, under Sadie Sink's name, it does say Jean Grey. And I just think it's very predictable. Like, everyone went into that movie being like, yeah, she's playing Jean Grey. And she's... Like, why keep that part secret? Now, I get Marvel wanted, like, it is one of those things where going in, seeing it, and you'll be more surprised. But I can guarantee you now, everyone that went in and seen it would have been like, she's playing Jean Grey. And then if it turned out not to be Jean Grey, they would be like, wait, what? Holy shit. Because a lot of guests, like, there were things like Firestar that were a guest. Mary Parker was a potential guest, which would involve time travel. Which the MCU has messed with time travel. I don't think they're going to again, considering they've messed up their own timeline. But going over the two new bundles. One I get, Spider-Man New Day is literally just come out. At time of streaming, it's been out. I think it came out Wednesday. I was able to go see it Wednesday. I've not seen it yet. Basically, I just don't want to go watch it by myself, and like no one's able to watch. Like my people that I used to play D&D with, not spoken to in a good while. Like generally don't know whether I've just been ghosted or whether it's just a case of other things, but I've no idea. My mate that did go and watch How to Train Your Dragon is one of those mates from that. If he does reach out, then I might. I probably would if he did. We're going over this bundle. It's been a while since I've seen Captain America Winter Soldier. It has. I do think the weapon looks similar. Again, it's been a while. Like, the outfit does look similar. I just don't know. It looks like a tactical outfit, don't get me wrong, and it does look kind of cool. Not the biggest fan of it. You've got, like, that I also do remember from being in the movie. So he lands and just starts walking. And then he also like grabs the shield. Now, Scarlet Witch has two. Apparently, one's locked behind something. So you've got her basically melting down, which I'm pretty sure she did do at the end of Age of Ultron. Again, for these movies, it has generally been a while. No, I don't think, like, I think, like, I'll guarantee the last time I can remember watching them was when I rewatched a bunch from before Endgame. I think I've seen, I remember, I think it might have been last year before. Like, it was either 2025, 2024, or 2023. It was over the last couple of years, I remember watching all three Iron Mans, all the Avengers movies, a couple of the Cap movies, Civil War. It was Civil War and Winter Soldier. Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Like, for me, I don't know, I've still not seen the first Avenger. It's just one of those movies that I'm thinking, it's not going to be good. Then you've got this. Which I will say now, for the most part in the movie, I don't hate this look, I don't dislike it, I'm kind of neutral when it comes to this look. It does look... And then you've just got her down on her knees. But like, for me, this does just look a bit plain and simple. And MCU-wise, I do think she's had better looks. But I kind of like it. The only thing I think looks kind of off is the face, but they were never going to 100%, because I don't think they can 100%, you know, match Elizabeth Olsen. Like, I don't think they 100% can. Which does lead me to other questions. Why Pacific people from Pacific movies? Like... It does definitely seem a bit more weirder, like for instance, like, Avengers 1, yeah, Cap, Iron Man makes sense. But it's 6 skins, why not do it as a bundle? Do it as a more reasonable price bundle. Because, honestly, like, again, it's been a while since I've seen that movie, but, like, Cap-wise, I think his first Avenger suit is similar to the Golden Age suit. I think there's not much difference there. So if they didn't want to remake a new suit, chuck that in. For anyone who didn't get it at the time, who, well, like, and for those who can't get it next, I don't know whether you still can. But then, like, you've also got, like, his Infinity War suit. Why no Endgame suit? Like, I don't dislike the Infinity War suit because I kind of like the more rapid, I'm more of a vigilante instead of Captain America. But, like, he has 2 shields in that movie, only one of them's actually workable, the other's just there for, you know, to look nice. Why not do his Endgame suit, where he's actually got the shield? But, like, going back to Avengers 1, I don't think his look is much different from that, it's just more slimmer down. But I think people would be fine with that. Hulk doesn't have the band around his waist, but change that and make those shorts. I think they were purple. I believe they were purple, and then that's a simple recolor. I mean, obviously, Iron Man got his Avenger suit. He also got his Endgame suit. Like, when the movie suits I choose to put into this game do seriously baffle me because, yeah, I don't dislike his Endgame suit. I've definitely switching on between, because a good while I thought the Infinity War suit was just a bit plain, but now I think the gold on the Endgame suit is just a bit too much. But like, again, you've got his, you know, Avenger suit, which leaves Thor, Hulk, and Black Widow. I mean, it would say recolor of that, but she wears like a plain black suit. Strip the details from that and leave it plain. simple recolor. Like, you get rid of the red around it and all that lot, and like... But again, she needed a proper one. Hawkeye wear a base simple suit, and I think that somewhat fits. I don't think it's perfect. I think the free-for-all suit is probably closer. But again, could have done with his own suit. Now, am I being... No, Thor is just right down at the bottom. Now, the Reborn from Ragnarok reminds me specifically of one of my favourite Avengers TV shows, Earth's Mightiest Heroes. More specifically, Season 2 Thor, where he is dressed more like that, and this is kind of my preferred look for Thor. I kind of like the more bulky, the more, you know, armoured sort of look. And, like, I think this would have worked. But why not give us, like, new suits for all of them and just chuck them into a bundle? And... like, I think Age of Ultron looks like a weird movie to pick from, considering you want to put suits in for that. Bring Quicksilver into the game. Have him and Wonders as a 2-pack. I know Quicksilver dies in Age of Ultron, but that's just a case of a lot of people, like, a lot of TV shows and movies generally don't want to deal with speedster problems. Because there is generally a problem when it comes to writing speedsters. And... I mean, it's not pitch perfect, but it could potentially have worked. I mean, I think her base suit potentially would have worked for... But I honestly do like her Age of Ultron look. It has grown on me. But going over the Spider-Man Brand New Day stuff... And I'm gonna say no. Jean's in the movie!
Hi.
Who couldn't have given us a Jean Grey skin too? I know it's 100% because when this was probably come up with the concept, Marvel Studios probably, like, the film, like, they probably didn't want to tell the people who make Rivals who Sadie Sink was playing. But at the same point, I'm hoping we get another bundle with Sadie Sink's Jean Grey costume in there. So I don't know what she wears in the movie, but as far as I'm aware, she wears like this sort of trench coat, sort of hoodied look, and like a Punisher look for the movie. And now I'm saying this now. The only clips of Hulk we've seen, like from the trailers, is him literally rage, not nerd form. So that's kind of annoying. That's kind of more accurate. Pete just messing around with web shooters. I think that's Hulk breaking this inhibitor. Kinda cool. Why don't they? Okay, so I'm gonna have to go to the Hero Gallery too. I'm hoping to see a better image. Because I don't really... What's with Spider-Man bully always being up in the sky? Okay, that's better. I don't know whether this is fully accurate. Because, basically, his brand new day suit is very similar to a classic costume suit. It's very similar to something like a Spectacular Spider-Man suit, which again is just a comic accurate suit. I don't think this is one-to-one, because almost, like, movie-wise, if they came out with, like, for instance, the brand new day suit, they were never going to give us a one-to-one ratio. I don't know whether it's this game, or whether it's another game. I think it was this game, because I'm pretty sure we have a comic accurate Spider-Man in Fortnite. But again, this looks accurate. But like someone mentioned the fact of I can't remember who, it's a video I saw of it not being accurate because they wanted to sell a classic suit along the way. Which is my big problem with that. But I don't dislike the spider logo, it just looks a bit more cartoony for me. The Brand New Day gives me everything I want from a spider classic suit. Again, never going to be my full favourite version of a classic Spider-Man suit. Or a spider suit. Since the PS4 days, I've always much preferred the white on the gloves, the white outlines, the white spider logo, the red and blues wrapped around. Much more than this. And I do actually like his Brand New Day suit, but yeah, like, why no Punisher suit? No, why no Jean Grey suit? And it's not like you've not, because I don't know if there actually is. But it's not like you've not done bundles with 3 people in before now. Saying that as if I can find one, which they might not have. But, like, I'm gonna presume, because they didn't know who Sadie Sink was playing, and they didn't know whether the character was 100% in the game, I'm gonna presume we probably will at some point get a version 2 that has her and Punisher in. Because again, looking over Punisher, Daredevil Born Again is the closest we get to a Brand New Day suit. Their suits, this suit between both are similar. I think there are differences though. Like from the Marvel Legends figure wise, they do look similar. Again, I don't know if this game what was the Marvel. It might be in the Legends line because someone's like, but no, I think it was this game. Because from literally all I'm hearing is when it comes to like games and like Marvel Legends giving out figures and like stuff for Brand New Day is the spider suit's more accurate, and it's like, yeah. So why would Hasbro willingly? And it's not the first time I've heard this complaint. Again, before I got into Marvel Legends, I was a lot more into the Transformers community. Still am a big fan of Transformers. It's just I'm no longer willingly justifying 90 quid for a leader class. 50 quid for a Voyager. 30 quid for a Deluxe. No longer willing to justify them. If it's like a really cool one, maybe. I got a few at Christmas, but I'm not willing to justify that price. But anyway, jumping into a game. But like, I don't get what, like, I get why they wanted to sort of give everyone a surprise who Sadie Sink was playing in the movie.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
You didn't really give it a surprise for that long. I was gonna say, kind of in the mood. We'll go Rogue,
You picked the
so we have
right
balance.
gal for the job, sugar.
I was gonna say, kind of in the mood to play Jean. But like, so we'll say no. Jean Grey was the most obvious answer to who she was playing in the movie. And something that I do now willingly agree on is whoever's playing the new Cyclops, because they're not going to keep I think his name's what, James Marshall. Because don't get me wrong, really cool Cyclops, and I have no problem with him playing Cyclops. It's just I'd want a Jean closer to his age. So I think everyone's big problem would be this 50-year-old is in with a 20.
All you need to do is capture the mission area.
Because like Jean was like, you know, in his like 20s when he filmed, you know, the X-Men movies back in the 80s and 90s. That was almost 30 years ago. So time's gone. But like, I do think Sadie Sink does look like Jean. And again, I have no problem with her playing Jean. But whoever thought Tom Hiddleston has got that sneaker.
mission area is yours to capture now.
Just because they've also released who's playing Abercross. But that must know.
Capture the mission area.
No, Sam Cross. You know, the Ice Queen herself. And it's like, okay. I'm not going to be surprised if they try and do the love triangle thing between those three. But at the same point, please don't. Like guys, I grew up with X-Men Evolution, which meant Wolverine, Logan and Cyclops' love triangle wasn't really something that I knew, and it's something that I do kind of think is slightly weird. Logan was potentially fought in the World War II. Being through most cases in their 30s. Logan is usually in the hundreds. Now I know Logan's never date someone who is actually close to his age. But at the same point,
Did you see that?
Logan and Jean just, you know, and I think a big part of it does come from the fact that people are like, well, they did it in the movies, and it's like, and they also made Rogue the equivalent of a surrogate daughter in the movies. And I'm not saying this shouldn't be one, like, because I don't think I would completely do a shit, but it does kind of make me feel more bad for Cyclops. Because 9 times out of 10 when they do it, they don't also chuck Emma Frost into the mix. Although I will say now, X-Men Evolution isn't exactly innocent for pulling that stunt. Because they pulled something slightly worse. They had Scott and Jean willingly liking each other. From day one. There was the odd flirting and all a lot between them. Which, for most of it, was kind of innocent. It was nothing sort of like... It's just more like, oh, that's kind of funny. Look. It's kind of more innocent-y. But then Jean was dating this dude called Duncan, a complete asshole. Which meant, even if Jean did make a move while she was still dating Duncan on Scott, no one would give a shit, everyone would be praising her. But then, in the second season, Summers was in dating this random ass girl. Who I cannot remember her name of. Who I've only, like, not like, I think it was like yesterday her name was probably mentioned, because I've wanted to rewatch X-Men Evolution, but because I don't know what that means watching them online. Because again, I live in the UK, not, like, it's not on Disney Plus for me. Or if it is, it doesn't pop up, and I don't remember seeing it on that. Which in that case, I'm an idiot. So I've been watching someone react to it.
Get ready.
And...
Is it true you can absorb people's memories?
Afraid so.
And her name was mentioned to me, and I still can't remember it. So, and like Duncan's playing off as an asshole from the beginning. Which I kinda like. But the girl Cyclops is dating, and it's just seen as an innocent bystander.
Starts in 5, 4, 3.
And I'm like, you is one very easy way to turn her from being
All you need to do is capture
the
the
person
mission area. Got it?
the person who is like innocent in this situation. Cause like you kind of feel bad for the woman. Because Cyclops gets into a relationship with her, agrees to go on dates with her, even though he's finding after Jean. Duncan's a dick, so even if she is finding after Summers or anything else, you don't feel that bad. But then because X-Men Evolution basically for the first 2 seasons have them just in a normal school when their identities come up, they're teenagers.
Capture the mission area. Double KO.
Then when they do come out as mutants, Duncan seems to less dickish at the beginning because this woman's just like, ew, gross, you're a freak. Doesn't actually say it, she just sort of shows it in her action. And we're like, okay, there's the bigot. And again, you want to change it slightly? Do they ever want to redo X-Men Evolution? Easy way to make the girl just seem like a bit of a dick. Make her slightly controlling. Make it so she gets jealous at Scott for just talking to other women. Like, make it so like something like Katie or Vogue,
Very much. Did you catch him?
you know, or just like another woman just comes up and speaks to her, and she just gets like, "Come on, Scott, we're going." Make it so she gets slightly jealous. Make it so she is just slightly bit of a bitch. Because the point of both characters is just supposed to be like,
That's right.
you don't want to see Jean or Cyclops end up with them. And they did one night, and the reason I say X-Men Evolution is something slightly worse, because the love triangle both, it's nothing normal. Like Emma, Jean, the Cyclops, Summers, and, you know, Wolverine. For Jean. But then Rogue gets chucked into the picture in season 1. Which she somewhat has an interesting Cyclops. Granted, I think that's just because Gambit looking around, but...
If the fight's still going, then so am I.
So she has a thing for Cyclops.
Control lost.
So... you have Jean and Rogue in season 1 sort of being like, yeah, I like her. Then you have this random girl get introduced in season 2. She may be introduced in season 1. Be interested in him. You have Jean getting jealous.
I'll patch you
You have Duncan just being a douche. And now, the words I'm about to quote are from Nikhil Clayton. Is it Clayton? He does react stuff on YouTube and all that lot. Shit. In the beginning of season 3, their identities like the mutants all that lot that gets exposed. And they walk back into school. They've been allowed to go back for a day just to see how things are going to be. And then it's going to be meeting after to see how things are. Now the girl Summers was dating just sort of goes, no thanks. And like, literally like, you wanted to see what behind those shades. And it's like, yeah, she wanted to see, but she didn't want to deal with. And then Duncan was like, I can tolerate her being a mutant as long as I can essentially get benefit from it, like a payday. I don't think they were word for words, but
Your powers are mine!
just as long as you can essentially make a payday. He's like, your powers is essentially fantastic.
This is real firepower!
She is a smart person who is probably good in school. If she's not been willing to cheat before now, what makes you think she'll be willing to cheat now? Now, one thing I will say no. I get if Jean powers come out and both make people be like, she ever cheated? Because it does get bored on the show. And it's like, she's got talent, she can read people's mind and she can move things with her mind.
Another epic victory.
How would that benefit other than potentially never moves the ball? But that'd be obvious. She's telepathic, and like she can move things with her mind. Like she can move things, and she can read people's minds. She can also fly, which I don't know whether that's because she can move, like because she's telepathic, or whether it's just a case of it's like, yeah. Although I will say, power-wise, Rogue is kind of the equivalent of a gun in this situation where until you put bullets in it and start shooting, she's kind of useless. Because in most adaptations, she drained Kara Danvers' powers, and she kept the super strength and she kept the fly. So she can still punch and fly it, and punch and like, kick and fly. In Evolution, that doesn't happen. And so she's basically just a case of, you stand still while I take my glove off, just give me a second to touch you so I can use your powers against you. Which I do like as a nice representation of Rogue. But it does make her absorption-based powers kind of terrible until you put into consideration she's a lot more powerful when she can do other things. Luna, no.
Like the moon, I shine in darkness.
And this is why in Evolution I despise Duncan that much. Because when he does find out, it's not, instead of trying to be the caring person, instead of being a lot less of a dick
White Fox is always with me in spirit.
and just hiding his, like, the reason why he wants to do all this shitty stuff, he outright comes out with it. And then, being a mind, Jean's the one who then grabs Scott's arm. She apologised for then dragging him into this mess. Duncan's like, right, we're gonna kill Summers. Not literally, but he's equivalent of it. He's then gonna go and give him help because his girlfriend decided that she was done taking a shit.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2.
And I'm pretty sure the girl's name that Summers was dating, but I think her name was like
All you need
Tara.
to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Why would
And-
anyone want order when they can enjoy chaos?
Well, cool. Jean, why did it take you so long? And another thing, the show technically never does clarify. It's more hinted at.
Render me assistance!
Not subtle hints, they are very obvious,
I'll put you on ice.
but there is a scene in season 3 where Mystique decides to get paid back because Cyclops basically says, hey, you kidnapped our professor, put us through hell, tried to kill me and a bunch of other people for blowing up the mansion, because that happens at the end of season 2. So what, tell me where the professor is, or get kidnapped, or get trapped. She refuses, he shuts the door in her face. Avalanche gets pissed and it's like, dude, why the fuck are you surprised? Also, Wolverine was right there, and if Avalanche did decide to pick a battle with Cyclops over this, he would have been like, bud, stand down unless you want to find out how sharp these claws are.
Thanks so much.
Also, they needed the X-Men to get back. Damn you, Rogue. And so she decides to get paid back, and it's like, what Cyclops did was payback. This is just petty revenge. It's not even the good kind. You pissed him off by, you know, almost trying to kill him. And when he wouldn't just obey orders like a good little puppet, you then left, you didn't try to go after him. To the point where, you know, trick him to make him think his brother's in Mexico and, you know, a complete idiot, which Summers in this universe, completely believable.
I've still got songs to sing.
Considering, what was it, season 2, that he almost died from surfing in the ocean. So, that's it. So that was that.
Double KO. I've still got songs to sing.
But, she decides to be pettier and take the glasses.
That one hurts.
Now, Cyclops could technically succeed, but he blasted everything in sight. And she launches into an abandoned thing. And turns around and says, yeah, Cerebro told me exactly where we were. And this universe, no, that's just, how this thing works. And the Zero tries to stop him. Point when Jean comes in, and she's like, oh, the girlfriend's here to save you. Kinda confirming that they were at this point. So like a full of an episode when they were on like a cruise on a holiday. They're like, yeah, we've not got exactly, like we've not exactly, you know, labelled what this is. Like, so, I mean, I view it as just a casual, and we just intend to find for benefit. I mean, I get it's a kid show, so it probably is just dating, but at the same point,
Nowhere yet. Going to overtime. I am ready to put on a show.
I mean, I can't really move a point. And it's just one of those things that never does properly get clarified. How the hell did I end up complaining about X-Men ever? Oh yeah, because they decided to bloody... Like, honestly,
White Fox is always with me in spirit.
No matter whether they're like,
The more the merrier.
because like I get wanting to keep Hastings' identity, like who she was playing in the movie secret. And they wanted to match the price for fans. But that's the one problem. Never trust
30
people.
seconds before you attack. Get ready.
That thing was instantly online by Friday to a point where they probably were like, yeah, well, so now we can't just have to go and, you know, tell people ourselves because it's already out there. I've got a feeling they wouldn't update the cast page unless they had to. Because I checked that on the day the movie came out, like, cause I think like I was able to see it Wednesday. I don't know if it did come out Wednesday or whether it's Friday.
3,
I don't know.
1. All you need to do is capture the
I've heard two
mission
different
area.
things.
Got it?
Thinks fondly of so many of you. I hope to learn why.
Well, I did check the cast page. It's like, okay, so it's still not updated. And then when I found out it was Gene, I'm like, that's the old, like the point where I can't. It wasn't Craft. I don't think it was Craft now. Because Craft was on Wednesday.
Looks like the mission area is yours.
So it would have had to be in the Marvel where we would use that with temperature reforms, weren't it? On Friday, Thursday. Forgetting when things have happened this week. That was someone whose main thing is punching people. It's a lot harder than it looks.
Mission area is yours.
That's it. That's the reason Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel's not in this game. Is it because Rogue Trooper and Roma? Which is comic accurate. Like, there are bits of like comics I do know.
It's okay. Admit it. You
And the reason I say Captain Marvel is because at this point she does go about like him. And the new Miss Marvel is someone who can stretch. Because Kamala Khan picked that name because she wanted to lay lies to her heroes.
Enemy in front of us. I'm good to go.
To the point where it's like,
I am ready
I
to
like
put
someone
on a
that's spoken
show.
one by they changed her name. Captain Marvel goes back to Miss Marvel.
I've still got some. You captured more than half of the
Because I'm pretty
mission
sure
area. Keep
Captain
going.
Marvel
Control
ranks
lost.
Captain America. Because unless that was just something that for a show, but I don't know. Could you be surprised how many times they like to make the case of Captain, Lieutenant, I think he is. Like, you'd be surprised how many times they like to go basically say Army, Air Force.
I'm back in the fight.
But I don't think that was ever mentioned in the MCU. Granted, because I don't know many people that do like Captain Marvel in the MCU. Like her film wasn't terrible, but it's generally been not. It's something I've not rewatched.
I was worried. Their team's captured.
And there have generally been a lot of movies that I have rewatched
I don't have to be center
that haven't
stage.
probably been there.
Ionic magic.
Emma, you have no
Like most of the box X-Men movies, I rewatched more than once. And they're not terrible, they're not always great. No. Damn it.
That's 3. I'm making a good. They've almost got it.
see them.
But like, I remember then you could have kept secret. And I'm honestly surprised that thing did stay somewhat on the map. And even though people go like to change anyway. I don't think at any point Tom Holland let that shit slip. I'm pretty sure at some point someone from Marvel would have had to go and turn around and like to get some duct tape it to Tom's back and be like, I'm gonna take this off as long as you swear them and just have like Zendaya like right next to him. Titanium on you, are you still hype? The U-boat submarine was taken from a Marvel movie. We're getting sick of cleaning up your mess, Tom. Although apparently Mark Ruffalo's just as bad. Because apparently he set I think it was streaming I think it was the Infinity War premiere. I think. And well, I will say now. As far as I'm aware, I think people are wrong about what colour of Hulk we're getting in the movie. I am pretty sure he's green. I'm pretty sure the things I've seen are clips. Which I don't know where people get them from. Like, if it's only in cinemas, how the hell are people getting clips? Unless they are just from the trailers. I had completely forgot about this. Because again, the only skin I like from this bag is the Invisible Woman one, and even then, over time I'm like, eh. But like I will say, like I said earlier, guys, about the fact that like the skins, about the fact that the skins they've chosen to do, a lot of it does just come down to, who are these characters? Who is playing these people? Like, who is playing Hulk? Who's playing Spider-Man? And for Brand New Day, they're your only big options. Scorpion's not in the game. There's no Hand in the game. Like, the ninjas, they're not in the game. Tarantulas isn't in the game. And there's only Punisher. And like, you're obviously gonna have to have Spider-Man. And like, Hulk's been more of a presence known in the movie. I was slightly surprised they didn't go for Punisher. It would have been less skins for them to design. Because for that, like, all you'd have to do is design, you know, a spot, like all you'd have to do is like slightly update the Born Again suit, but I'm pretty sure that's the reason they didn't, because people were like, do we really need this suit again? And they knew the whole thing would sell. All I will say now, doesn't look like how he was dressed in the movie. Because he might at some point wear something like that, I don't honestly know. But the times that we've like again, not seen the movie, just going based off the trailer, he's in the suit. Although, I do want to know how he ends up turning into Savage Hulk. Because through everything up to now, we've just seen him as Smart Hulk, and he's not really had an inhibitor. Yeah, there's been something that slightly has, but it's never. I don't think it's really been mentioned. She-Hulk, I think, was maybe when it was mentioned, and look, that wasn't exactly that good. And obviously they were hiding who Sadie Sink was playing, so they couldn't have Jean Grey in the movie.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging. I'm Luna Snow. Like the moon. I
Actually,
shine in
Jubilee.
Cover your ears. Jubilee is here.
The fangs are about to come out.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Alex is kind to switch it up and I'm like, don't get me wrong, I probably will still end up playing a lot more Luna than anything. But if I do end up playing the full game to support, I am going to try and basically do a game as Luna, a game as Jubilee, a game as Invisible Woman, a game as Cloak and Dagger, a game as White Fox.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Although, I'm pointing out, whatever character we
All you need
next
to do is
get,
capture the mission area. Got it?
which I think is Vanguard, so I think it's going to be a good while till we get a DPS again.
Tiger Division has become my home.
If it does end up being DPS, I guarantee you now, people are still going to be playing them.
And I'll
Like, Cyclops came out last season. He's still getting played a lot. Compared to something like Jubilee. No, it's just Jubilee. Support. Why don't people have playing support in this game? Or like, new ones. I will say no, a lot of people, like, there are a lot of supports, and there are a lot of supports this season. I think Gambit's good this season. Like, Moon Snow, I'm pretty sure it's decent. White Fox, I think, is good. Invisible Woman, I believe is decent. That's Loki, that's a different one. Hey, Adam Warlord. Oh no, Wolverine. Tiny Logan. That was Silence got me, so make my Tiny Logan joke didn't get killed. But the reason I made that joke is because Hugh Jackman is...
Can't keep a vampire
I don't want to say a lot taller than Wolverine in the comics, but Wolverine I think in the comics is 5 foot something. I'm pretty sure Hugh Jackman is like 6 foot something. Like, I believe he is 6 foot something. But anyway, guys, like, I get I didn't appreciate the explain, and it's just something I really worry because it's like, okay, why not give people the correction? Then people instantly get Jean Grey. If you want to know the thing, is redheads in Marvel. Yes. All I will say now, if it's the first Marvel movie, and someone mentioned a redhead in the movie, everyone would presume an MJ. Then if it turned out to be, you know, Phoenix, Jean Grey, everyone would be like, wait, what? But Jean Grey's already in this universe. And she's also not a redhead in this universe. I mean, it didn't make a difference. It did not make a difference. Also, guys, getting back to what I think I've been having tech problems, I don't think they've actually been tech problems. Basically,
The fangs are about to come out.
I use a headset to record and stream content. It's basically the affordable option. But the mic to adjust my volume is near the bottom of my headset.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
And if I knock where my headset is,
It is good
Or-
that you're keeping Wakanda's spiritual traditions alive.
knock my headset in general, I'm pretty sure I knock the button.
I don't think she's interested.
It's like a normal little slidey button thing.
Gather and attack here.
You've got Moon Knights,
The battle starts in
Rockets,
5,
Black Widows,
4,
Magics,
3, 2, 1.
Punishers.
All you need to do is capture the
Um,
mission area. Got it?
Don't know who those belong, don't know who those belong to, and I think those are Angela's.
Against celestial slayers.
Well, guys, my voice does sound slightly different. It's because I've got a cold in a minute. Now, I don't know whether it's because I've actually got a cold or whether it's because it's summer. Something I still don't know to this day is, do I actually get ill every summer, or is it just hay fever? And it's something that's going to fly, but anyway, if it does come to a point where it is really annoying to record with, I will post some content from that while.
An extra life?
And guys,
Sweet.
I did think it'd possibly be, there might still be a Monster Hunter video this week, but there definitely won't be one tomorrow because I need to record it, and I don't fancy recording it after stream. I can film one tomorrow and get it out Thursday.
Your powers are mine.
And this is kind of why I do wish the Ace went based off performance compared to kills. Because Black Panther and White Fox are winning on kills. But all it takes is someone getting a really early lead. And so like I don't agree with it going based off kills. Because Black Panther's now got up to 19. Oh, geez.
More than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Okay, so it can't be based on kills then. Because I am generally beating Black Panther.
They thought they got rid of me? Really?
Huh. And I thought a sword enchanted with the Phoenix Force was impressive.
Well, now Hela. White Fox is now got it, but I'm beating. What is the thing? Like, it can't be based on potential. Like, whoever performs like the best one.
Why would I need Fury's almost done.
Like, because, again, your assist hasn't been as big. Like, assist and heals, I'm winning on both. So it's like,
Nowhere yet. Going to overtime. Let the sparks fly.
okay, how do I end up getting it with kills? The fact that its support is then right behind says something.
Another epic victory.
Win. And then we'll check one more game in. So like guys, doing 3 games and talking for 20 minutes at the beginning gets me almost up to the hour. And I say talking, it's more whinging for the first 20 minutes. So like guys, I will say right now, I have kind of been avoiding playing Monster Hunter. I've just really enjoyed not hunting. And that's what you say, but don't you feel the series to finish? Yes and no. I still have hunts I want to get done to finish it. But technically wise, like for instance, World. Story finish wise, that was done with Shari's Velda. Yeah, there was Rune Gigante, Fatalis, Safi, which I briefly kinda did, kinda didn't. You do need a full group of people.
I'm Luna Snow. Like the moon, I shine in the darkness.
I mean, I wasn't gonna play support, but like, I kind of want to play with the snow, and it does actually benefit.
Always with me in spirit. We'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
We don't have White Fox on the team, do we?
Always a pleasure to face extinction by your side.
We've managed to fend it off more times than I care to count, Aurora.
This feels different. Something in the
Can I generally attempt? No.
The battle starts in 5, 4,
You cannot freeze that thing.
2, 1.
I mean, I get it, like freezing the
Securing
payload.
mission area.
Same point, it'd be really cool if I go kabam and it just froze.
Some uninvited guests.
At the same point, all you then need is someone to populate new abilities or like done it in place. Did not think I'd have pop this out quickly. Did not think I'd need this quickly. Ah, no. Write it down. one down. An army to go.
We're finding our groove.
The wounds are gone. Thanks.
Snowball fight. What do I do for an encore? We're finding our groove.
Although guys, slightly behind the scenes, I have, actually I have no idea what I'm doing for Craft Mod 3.
I was worried. Something doesn't feel right here.
I've got a couple ideas. Basically, being the game, I've been somewhat trying to come up with how to make it work in Craft Mod. And the way I think I can make it work is, just need a load of obsidian. So the game I think I am gonna recreate, and it will be the third version, is my pirate attack games from West. I made Pirate Attack 1,
Thanks so much.
which I don't think was called Pirate Attack.
I don't have to be center stage.
So that was small, but then I made a bigger version, Pirate Attack 2. I think I might have called it Human vs. Shark. And the point of the game was,
I'll get you next time.
you basically just had to jump in boats,
Snowball fight.
and get back to, like, your ship to grab to get the gold.
I was worried.
I might remake that because I've got the space,
Admit it. You need me.
and it would be very much the easiest minigame I've probably ever made. But I also do need to pick a new spot.
Marvelous Jack, but you'll do, devil.
I also do need to hold the dog screen up, because I forgot last time. Like, I remember just editing the episode and I'm like, didn't I forget to do? And it's like, yeah, I did.
I don't have to be center stage. Do I throw like that around our territory? Be ready to defend here. I was worried. Thanks. Please, we're hurt. Snowball fight.
Did. Oh, thank you, Cloak and Dagger.
Armed and dangerous!
Only 60 seconds left.
Like, I don't know how, but Rogue managed to sneak past. Which is a, like, Overwatch-wise, Sombra's job is that. Or like Barrett's, like someone who can essentially get over point.
There they are. I suck. I'll get you next.
And just like get some point without being attacked.
How? You're frozen. Down to 30 seconds.
Of course, it's the shark.
It's okay. Admit it. You need me. The final 10 seconds. I am ready to put on a show.
And victory.
Another epic victory.
Okay, 4 games plus 20 minutes of Dorgan. Got me for the hour mark. But again, I get why Lightning Mutation was staying in the movie. Because it does mean people who went and saw it was like, oh my god. But at the same point, I think the impact they were expecting was people to be like, wait, she's playing Jean Grey? oh my god, this is how we're getting the X-Men. Compared to what more likely happened was, oh, she's playing Jean Grey. Oh, that's cool. So we were right predicting that. But again, Nave forgot the one simple thing. Almost anyone who goes to see the movie, about 5% of that people, like say if you've got about 100 people, in like a movie theatre, about 5%, so about 5 people, 1 to 5 of them are probably going to mention something about it, or say something about it online. Now, am I innocent and ruining stuff online? No, I'm 100% not. Like, I talked about X-Men 97, which was cool. Batman Caped Crusader Season 2 was awesome. Better than Season 1, and definitely getting to a place where I'm like, okay, and we're not just going from the case of villain of the week, we're now learning about these different villains. And it's not just a case of, you're a Batman fan, you should know all this. It's like, this is Enigma, this is Riddler, this is Calendar Man, and now just generally been a few people that have appeared in the show that I'm like, who the hell are they? Because while I love Batman, like, I'm a big Batman fan, I don't know everything about him. And I definitely can't wait for the next episode of 97, because apparently we're only getting 9 episodes this season. I'm hoping it's not, I'm hoping we are getting 10. Hold on. Page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I say, there's no way I'm near the end. Ah, Cloak and Dagger next. I will say now, they're definitely a lot more comic accurate. But this game does definitely have a thing about revealing skin. Although I've only just noticed that Cloak's hands are half in a thing, half not. Why not just do full or none? Like, I personally would just... They're definitely like 2 of my more famous skins from the Battle Pass. Golden Arc, like the Rocket Raccoon skin's kinda cool, I probably will end up. Same for thingy. See, now I would say same for Ultron 15. And I probably am for Dead Mummy. Because, because right now, my Deadpool is wearing Wade Wilson, the Spirit Squad. And I'm like, only because I prefer an ulterior skin. But, even then, Deadpool's got some, like, I think his actual skin is probably his my favourite for him. Captain Paul is definitely kind of cool. Monster King is definitely cool, but why not a comic accurate? Like, take the jacket off, make it look less armoured, give him a plain spandex, red and black spandex look. But like, I honestly do think everyone in this game should get a comic accurate suit. Unless their suit does look relatively comic accurate, or is actually comic accurate. Because why this Cyclops skin isn't 100% like the Jim Lee suit, it's enough to say that it looks similar to it to a point where I'm like, I don't 100% need one. I would like one, don't need one. Same for the Phoenix. We've got the White Crown Phoenix and the Dark Phoenix, which I do prefer the White Crown. I would like a green. Like, honestly, change the white to green, I'd be happy. And the simplest way, it wouldn't feel like a dick move. Give us a recolor option. Give us an option to change it to green. Will they do it? No. Because what they did with that was, so then that changed that slightly. But I don't know what you would change from that to give us the green look. And another reason I think we potentially won't, I've got a feeling if we do it, it'd be Green Phoenix or Classic Phoenix. Because, like, Vengeance, which I'm pretty sure that's a classic Psylocke skin. If it isn't, it's what I think is a classic Psylocke skin. It's what she wears in 97, it's what she wore in the original 90s show, it's what she's generally been seen, it's what she wore in X-Men Age of Apocalypse. Which, now I mention that movie, I might need to rewatch it. Thought I'm happy with that for like a like going over people that I am generally happy, and I don't think we do. Potentially, I don't like. There will be a few I skip. Like those two are generally, yeah. Black Cat, I would prefer a more comic accurate suit. I'm surprised we don't have a PS4 suit, considering we have Spider-Man's. But I'm happy enough with that I don't think we necessarily need one, but I would definitely be happy to have one. Black Widow, yeah. And you want to really do one simple? Change that to black, get rid of the armor pads, and then change up the wrist guns. Oh, yes, wouldn't be that first. Doctor Strange, yeah, I think it would be cool, but Daredevil, it wouldn't be much different, but I still think it would be cool. Deadpool, and same for Daredevil. I think the biggest difference would be they'd look less armory, less jackety. Cyclops isn't much different, but I'd like to see a couple of others comic suits. Like the time he was in X Factor, his Evolution suit, the Jim Neo suit would be cool. Cloak and Dagger. I'm 99% sure this is what this is supposed to be. First appeared in Spectacular Spider-Man 1976, issue number 64. I'm presuming it's a Spider-Man villain then, but I could be wrong. Cap, I'm generally happy with that. Yeah, I think we would need a comic accurate. Because there's like no really good options. Gambit, I'm surprisingly happy with that because, again, Gambit, they don't generally do much from what. Like, I think the only difference would be the the feet. I think that generally be the big difference, and I think the purple would probably be lighter, and I think it would just be more of a like brown coat thing. Groot wouldn't be making that one, but like not that bothered. Hawkeye maybe. I think it would be cool. I mean, I'd love comic accurate Fantastic Four suits. Even though they probably are close. Well, I will say no, I don't hate the Rivals designs for them. I think they are definitely cool designs. Covered Invisible because I'm just covering all of them together. Iron Man. I mean, we probably will at some point, but again, yeah. See, it's funny how this is known as the Model 42. To me, and it'll always be the Mark 42 for me, or like the Model 42. But it's just a suit from Iron Man 3. Jubilee. I honestly do think the only difference is her coat would be longer. And I think there'd be minor differences. I don't think there'd be major differences. But, that'd be fine. I think she's good. I mean, I think that probably is close, but, yeah. Again, I am pretty sure that is just her comic accurate suit at this point. It did a first appearance, I think it was Marvel Strike Squad, I think. that's where she first appeared, but I don't know. I think she has been in comics since, but magic does from her black outfit. Sight does with that. Technically, Master of Magnetism, so yes. Meh, I think that is, I'm not 100% sure. Already covered. I think that is close. And if not, I think that's probably kind of close. I'm pretty sure her one is... I mean, Rose is... It's just a case of she's less... It's more of a case of, like, Rogue is because she's a Vanguard. She's a lot more bulky than she probably naturally is. I was gonna say that for comic accurate, but I don't know how accurate it is. Spider-Man. Technically, yes, and I wouldn't be that surprised. Brand New Day is probably the closest. Not counting that because it's all pixelated, even though it is. I mean, I'm pretty sure that is. Wolverine, yes. He's one of the ones where it's like, the only comic accurate suit we have is from Deadpool Wolverine. And I'm pretty sure this is just early movie. Cause I'm pretty sure near the end he had his sleeves off again. It's been awesome since I've seen Deadpool Wolverine. Like, Deadpool Wolverine was a movie that I've seen twice, I think. And those were in the space of a couple of days. Basically, when the movie came out, it was available to watch on Prime. I was like, I've not heard nothing from a mate, because the mate was like, we'll all watch it together, and I was like, not heard nothing. You know what, I'll buy it and watch it. The next day, a mate's like, hey, my house Friday, Deadpool Wolverine. And it's like, well, I went, I was like, yeah, I've seen the movie, and someone else was like, yeah, same. It's like, ah. Winter Soldier, I mean, I don't think that is comic accurate. The closest is probably going to be something like that. But I think that's probably his closest. And even then, why not just redesign the arm and put, like... Although I do not remember him looking like that. In Thunderbolts, I do not remember him looking like that. Did they actually? So that weapon that he used, I think he used that in Thunderbolts, I think. Storm does this, which appeared in 97. I also think that is somewhat comic accurate. I mean, I'd be fine with a more comic accurate suit. I think that is relatively comic accurate. But, yeah, I'd be fine. We covered that. That, I think, potentially. Venom is just a case of, you know, giant black dude. Like thingy. So, but if you wanted to, there's this. And I think potentially, the only difference I think would potentially be more purpley. I mean, yes. So... Okay, so guys, next time what we will do is we'll end up playing the Avengers Age of Ultron missions. I did forget about them. I might play a couple in between, but anyway, guys. thanks for watching, thanks for hearing me ramble. This is Tiger signing off. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.